this again. See where we're at. I had internet connection issues. I do not want this bowl. Why do I have it? Let's get rid of that. Alright. I don't want charcoal. Why do I have a clothes iron? Don't need that. That's ridiculous. That's strange. I've never seen one of those before. A drum. Apparently, walking around just. Pans and everything else. Also, anyway. Okay. What's that? What can I, like, are you gonna hurt me? What the heck are you? Like, you're weird. What are you? What in the heck? What are you? Okay, that's weird. They're like these floating alien things. I can't. Are you asleep? I don't even know what this is. Can I shoot them? Oh, no, I don't want to shoot them. They're like helpless. It looks like the mommy and the dad. Isn't that cute? These things, even though I'm kind of tempted to. Don't do it this way. This is where I'm supposed to be. Such a weird area. Like, the trees are all ash covered and the ground is all ashy. It's definitely not a pretty place. Probably was at one point. Deer, I think. Freaking cool. The eruption of Red Mountain and all the ash spewing into the air. You get all covered. That Tomorrowland over there would.
Who's there?
In the heck is shooting me? I'm always finding stuff that's trying to kill me.
Teamwork right there.
Yes, team. I shoot an arrow in its face. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I can see why this obliterated. To harvest you. Back into the water. Okay, here we go. So there's a boat. Harvest the clam. Yes, clam meat, just what I always wanted. Clam meat, I think. Did I get it? Apparently I want. Okay. Right, why am I under the water? Trying to see here. And my game remote's like, nope. Even get back up here, probably, somehow. Okay, so apparently... Look, there's a giant mushroom. That is freaking cool. A giant mushroom. The landscape is amazing. Is that a nugget? How the heck are you growing here? There's like all over the place. Red Mountain has spewed everywhere. It's gonna sing its annoying. Hello, spiky grass. I can harvest it, so ever. It's not a little bit healthy, I think. Still is this. I am talking. You are the Penament. You're the death. Stealthy is your.
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
Yellow port. That's fine. Arrow to the knee.
Where'd you
Haha.
come from?
Why do you see brushed on the head?
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush. Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
I don't understand that either, because my... What is shooting?
Where'd you come from?
Okay, so orange. Was awesome. That was a cool game. Van freaking tastic. Fantastic. Lord. That was go down now. Okay, nothing in lore related, just whatever. This place was, man, it's almost completely buried. Hello, Jeffrey, how are you doing? Buried under all the ash. Red mountain. Apparently. I just... Apparently this is the direction I'm supposed to go, so this is the way I'm gonna go. Serana likes to give away my position every time. I don't know why, but she does. She's anything but stealthy.
Where'd you come from?
They must have like the highest. How would you? Hello? I have so much crap in my... That'll be good. Did I literally just shoot you? You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm gonna go in and I'm going to... Clean now.
That'll teach you.
I really hate these dudes. Okay. You're ruining my stealthiness. It'll be great. Serana, I swear. I'm gonna punch you in the eye. Next time you break my stealthiness. Would you move, please? Yeah, you, you're so annoying. I love you, but I don't like you right now. Currently, I'm not liking you at all. Jeez, this place was like destroyed. Take a plate. I don't want a plate. This whole entire place just got completely just annihilated. I mean, I guess that's what happens when there's a volcano that erupts like right beside you. Take it all. Alright. Don't want the goblet. Alright then. Let's go this way. I did tell one of my viewers I was gonna try to not take everything that I see. It's really hard not to because, you know, I do plan on actually using that. I don't want to go up there right now. I'm pretty sure that's not the direction I need to go. Okay. Well, I guess I need to go this way. The only way left to go. Alright, are you with me? Unless I have...
Where'd you come from?
Great, spiders. Just the lovely things I love. Love me so. Best things ever. Key cannot be locked. Okay, great. Can I go this way? This is the way I'm supposed to go. Probably. The other way was... Can lockpick this way. Okay, so... My head hurts. Seriously? Pretty sure I have that position already. There's a lot of... Well, at least the... But... There's... That cheese... I should actually die that. In all reality... You shouldn't be able to eat that. Because that's very... Data heart. Yes, please. Yeah, I don't care. I'm taking it anyways. It's a good chest. I do have a mod that makes the loot better, which is great. That's kind of what I want to do. I would like to have good loot, not gonna lie. Wait, let me see what the map said. Oh, I can go upstairs. What does it do though? Oh, probably nothing. Alright. I go this way, right? I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Okay. Let me see. Would it be the Dawnbreaker better? Because it's... I mean, I don't know, because it's like I'm setting them on fire. How is that gonna help? They are on fire. Oh, no, I'll try it. I will try it. See what happens. Okay.
Who's there?
More ash spawn. I hate those things. I don't like your weapon cutter. Would you stay away from me? Yeah, don't play with that. Stay away from me. Ow! Did you not? Missed. Oh yay! I murdered
That'll
you.
teach you.
Woohoo! Okay. I don't like those ash spawns. They're kind of annoying. Okay, so what's up here? Is this like a... It's a coffin. Okay, well I don't really particularly want to search a coffin. Just saying, why would I search a coffin? Bloody rags and bone. Why would I need that? Yeah, no, I refuse. Excuse me. Frost, Atronaut, don't make me smack you. Can you move? Can you remove yourself from in front of me? Are you serious? Thank you. Ah. Summon you in front of me because I'm not really in the mood to deal with these stupid ash spawns. Oh, I need that. Okay, great. Let's read it. Day 32. It's been almost a month since unearthing the crypt at Fort Frostmoth, and I haven't seen a single spark of life in the general remains. Is it grafting? Okay, yeah. It's hard for me to see so far away. Grafting the heartstone to the subject is proving much more difficult than I originally anticipated. I've used almost every method I can think of, and still, there's no signs of reanimation. At this rate, it could be years before I make any progress, which is time that I just can't afford right now. If my vengeance is to come to fruition, I need results. If not, I might need to resort to more drastic measures. Day 47. It finally appears that I'm making some progress. After my latest experiments, General Curious eyes briefly opened and he moved his arms. It lasted for less than a few moments, but it's the first sign of progress I've seen since I arrived here. A few of my assistants were insisting that I was imagining things, but I dismissed them for their influence. They won't be bothering anyone ever again. Oh, that doesn't sound too good. Day 55. General Carius? Maybe that's how you say his name. Anyway, I woke fully today. He bolted upright after my incantations and began staggering around like a blind man. He seemed to ignore my commands. In fact, hearing my voice seemed to increase his hostility. I was able to remove the heartstone before he became violent, but this isn't a result that I expected. Even though he's able to awaken, I feel as though the real has just begun. The general is still unable and willing to listen to my commands. He's actually... No, I can't even speak. He's acting increasingly paranoid and appears to have his own free will. He's convinced that I am a spy or the enemy, and I've had to restrain him from outright attacking me. This is becoming intolerable. I'm beginning to wonder if someone with a heartstone can be commanded at all. If my experiments with General Carius fail, I may have to resort to self-experimentation, something I've been avoiding for a long time. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, I need that jelly. That is a question. No, okay. Search the chest. I'll take all. Sorry, I am going to take all the stuff. Okay. Now I can go back to the other door that was locked and unlock it, apparently. Yay. I can unlock the locked door. Woohoo! Okay. Nope. None. Soren, are you coming? The Frost Actronaut is walking faster than you. That is concerning. Considering these things are incredibly slow.
Who's there?
A lot of hoops. These are technically undead, so I wonder if... Stop it. Would you not hit me? He did.
Boost!
Why? I mean, I don't understand. I was trying to do a shout and it wouldn't let me. That was stupid. Okay, let's try this again. Can you hear my thing? Can you hear me talk? Makes no sense. Oh. Huh. I've done that before. Let's move closer to the PlayStation and see what happens. Ooh, I'm up close and personal. Okay. Can you hear it now? My sound's better. On here, I can actually hear it a lot better. Did I just... Where did I... Did I get the key yet? Oh crap, I have to go do all that stuff all over again. Okay. Okay. Alright,
Who's
so-
there?
do not know how. Are they stealthy or something? I don't. Did that go right through you? Am I even shooting you? Okay, apparently I'm shooting an invisible wall. It doesn't even make any sense.
Teamwork right there.
Maybe I'll shoot you. Sorry. Didn't shoot you, Serana. Alright. I'll take those. Don't think Ash spawns in here. Okay, got the key. And then... I already know what this says, because I poorly read it. Okay. Now. Let's go back upstairs and hopefully not die. And I'm going to go ahead and save because I do not want to do that again. Go to the door and save it again because I'm that paranoid. Okay. Here we go. Here we are now. We can go in here. Not die.
Keep your eyes open here.
Oh, shut up, I know. Sorry, Serana, I'm a little snippy. I'll just shoot him from here. Yeah, I just, like, took him out. I shoot you, but...
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Shut up, Serana.
That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Yes, that definitely teaches them. If they teach you how to shut up, it'd make life better. Okay, so I think my headset is now working and everything because it doesn't seem like I'm cutting it. I can hear myself on my husband's phone, so it seems like it's working. So strange, he's perfectly preserved and he should be like completely dead. I don't know, he's been dead for like 200 years. That's what I don't get. Serious. I can sell that. It is this. Done for master. It was unthinkable. His grandfather had served here on 60 years before. Even he was a legend among the pirates of the north, the king of ghosts. They called him as and pitiless as the sea he sailed to Gorp. I cannot pronounce these words. I don't know why, but I cannot pronounce them. Who had seen him change? Trying Jeez. I have no excuse. I'm actually closer to my TV now. Charge into battle, clad in armor of gleaming um, like the kings of old, his twin swords saithing men like grass. Hagar was practically a god. Hacknar. There we go. But none feared Hacknar more than his own crew. They knew his rages, his fits of madness, how he delighted in torture and murder for its own sake. And there were even darker rumors. Some said he fed upon the blood and souls of those he killed to extend his unnatural life. Some thought him a Daedra loosed upon the mortal world, and others said he owned his life and power, his armor and swords to a pact with Dragon, Prince of Destruction. And the seal of that pact was the terrible wound that scarred his face, never to heal, the death brand, which no man could look upon without flinching. All these things ran through Guruk's mind as he took his place on deck at the hand of the crew, exchanging a curt nod with Talion, the ship's helmsman and his chief rival. By sundown, he thought one of them would be captain, the other would be dead. When Hacknar finally emerged from his cabin, the crew fell silent. He looked frail, his voice raspy, but even so, he had a presence about him. As he looked over the men, the most brutal murderers ever to pry the northern seas, not one could meet his glaze. At last he sighed. You wish to know who will be my successor, and how my share of the treasure shall be divided. That was the question, but even so, there were murmurs of protest. Hacknar cut them off. All these years I have looked for one who was worthy to take my place, or strong enough to take it from me. Not one of you even comes close, and so none of you shall have it. Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting. 1 second. Oh, who the heck's calling me? Give me 1 minute, guys. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, that was my. I have something I had to confirm, so sorry about that. Okay. He extended his hand. In Dragon's name, I place a curse upon my armor and my swords, this ship and all it carries, until the day when one of you can best me in combat. You shall not have a single coin. He looked up at them. Be grateful I have left you with your lives. Gurk and Talion stared shared a single glance. Had anyone else had anyone else said such a thing, there would have been mutiny. 100 treasure mad pirates against one old man. But this was Hacknar. The crew was silent. Hacknar threw a map at Guruk's feet. Guruk, take a longboat and bury my armor in the places I have marked. Talion, we sail to my tomb, where you shall leave me with my gold. Then burn your ships and do as you will. I am your captain no more. And with that, he turned and stalked back to his quarters. At daybreak, Guruk took his leave and set out in a longboat with 3 of his men. They landed on a Sol to the north of Solstone, at the place Haknar had marked, made camp and began to dig. But already greed stirred in Guruk's heart. Time and again he glanced at the iron-bound chest that they had brought with them. The old man was gone, perhaps already dead, his orders foolish. That night Guruk pried open the chest and drew out the ham within. The silk ham shimmered in the moonlight. It was time. Time for a new king of ghosts to rise. He placed the helmet on his head, and he screamed. And it is said you could hear that screaming still on moonlit nights on a rocky shoal off the northern coast of Solstheim. Well, that's kind of scary. Postscript. The story is one of the last in the Haknar saga. The tales surrounding the life and adventures of the legendary pirate king Haknar Deathbrand. How much of it is actually true, if indeed any of it is true, I'll leave to the reader's discretion. Artie's Delaran, House Redoran Scribe. Well, I'm taking that one. That one's cool. Huh, I actually got a quest for that. The Doors of Spirit. I don't read this one either. Yeah, this one's gonna come home with me. Don't ask me. I'm collecting books because I like to read them, and I don't read them normally while I'm playing the game. So, well, I mean, I read them while I'm playing, but I just don't read them. I've already read this one. I don't normally read them on stream. That one was interesting, though. I'm still gonna take it all. And yes, I know it's not realistic to take everything, but I did it anyways. So there. Now I save. Okay, so I killed this dude. Is there any... I mean, there's no note or anything, so what do I do now? Okay, I will leave this place and tell him of my victory. Victory is mine! I killed the whatever. The crazy man that should not still be alive. How is he alive? I do not know. But he is alive. I love... Why do they put rings in their hair? I don't understand. Alright, so I can now fast travel back to Raven Rock. I'm assuming that's... I don't want to go there right now. So that's not Raven Rock. This is Raven Rock. Go back. Okay, apparently enemies are nearby that I did not know about. Are they still nearby, or am I done being enemy-wise? Okay, yeah. Go back to Raven Rock. Yes, Raven Rock, here I come. It's really not that far to walk. I could have probably just walked. Wasn't that big of a deal. And admire the really cool sights of Solstheim. You know, I'd really like to see the Khajiit's hometown. Why is it raining? It seems to always be raining. I'm not kidding. Where are you, sir? Are you walking around like a crazy person, or are you actually there? No, you're not here.
Captain Velitz mentioned how valuable you've become to the Redoran Guard. The Counselor and I appreciate your assistance.
I'm glad to lend a hand.
You must be using quite a bit of your raw materials repairing their weapons and armor. I'm sorry we can't compensate you.
Not to worry, Adro. I'll recover my losses in due time.
Okay, I just wanted to hear that. Where'd he go? He's in here. I wanted to hear that conversation because I like listening to their conversations. It's interesting. Okay. You there.
What news do you bring from Fort Frostmoth? I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock. Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Oh, holy cow.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent. All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the Ash Spawn. Please, go speak to the Second Councillor as soon as possible.
Yes, sir, I shall. Let's go. Let's go do it. This should be fun.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Ravenrock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed. The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
That doesn't sound good.
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself.
That was stupid.
The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us.
Lalu.
Only my suspicions.
I should say, he ordered the execution and it's on his head, not yours. Yeah.
It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid.
Well, you are.
I'm
but
afraid
okay.
that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that. I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Ravenrock.
Lalu. I love that name, Lalu. I just want to say it all day.
Ravenrock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing. I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me. I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock and see if you can root out these traitors.
Yes.
The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club.
I'm here.
If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yes, sir. Lalu.
Traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the
He's talking
Empire
the door.
may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people. Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering. They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council. During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance. House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
Jeez.
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses. Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstheim. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive.
That's legitimate.
However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
Okay then. I'll go down here and talk to dude.
I don't know what you're playing at, Glover, but something about you just doesn't add up.
Understandable, considering the differences between us.
I'm not talking about that. I have a knack for smelling trouble, and for some reason you reek of it.
I promise you, I have nothing but good intentions towards everyone in this town. You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste. I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Okay.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club. Home. Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
Ulins.
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way. Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you. There's an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
And for some reason you reek.
What makes you think I have it?
I promise you.
Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulins must have been one step ahead and didn't show up. You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
No, just
Back
like
in '95,
some regular
Vila Ulin came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town. The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redoran Guard, and then murder Consular Morvain when we weren't looking. He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that? He underestimated the Redoran Guard.
I don't know what you're
They were
playing at,
organized
Glover,
and brought a
but
swift
something
end
about
to the
you just
coup.
doesn't add up.
Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself.
I'm not talking
Vila
about that.
Ulin was
I have a
executed a
knack
short
for smelling
time later,
trouble.
and his
For some
remains
reason
placed
you
in the
reek of
Ulin
it.
ancestral tomb.
I promise you, I have nothing but good intentions towards
When the
everyone in
Dunmer
this
is laid to
town.
rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal, the fact that life ends and begins anew.
Oh, that's neat. I do appreciate that.
If you've got gold on your hands, you might talk to Rallis of the Colbjorn Barrow. I've heard he wants to excavate the place.
I don't know what you're playing
Come
at,
back
Glover,
anytime.
but
My
something
door's
about you
always
just doesn't add up.
Understandable, considering the differences between us.
I'm not talking about that. I have a knack for smelling trouble, and for some reason you reek of it.
I promise you, I have nothing but good intentions towards everyone in this town.
Well, he is part of the Thieves Guild. I mean, come on. Give him a break, though. He's a nice guy. He's just, you know, a thief a little bit. A little bit of a thief. Alright, so I'm gonna go hang out at the ancestral tomb, it seems. to go do that at some point. Right now, I want to do what I was doing over here. So, go back up here to the here. Okay, that's where I need to go. Yulin's ancestral tomb. Let's do that. Alright, so see the yams. People leave. Do I need to wait here? Or is there another spot I need to wait? I need to hide behind the ash, because I can do that. You scared the crap out of me, woman. Is there another place I'm supposed to go? Am I going out? I want to go out. So, am I supposed to stand here? I mean... Where's the yams is what I want to know. Like, is it... Why would there be any skeletons? Oh, apparently I do have a key. Am I supposed to be in here? I mean... Wait. Okay. Is there ash spawn? I don't see a visitor. I mean, I don't really understand where's the visitor?
Ah, excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here. I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer. Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
Aww. I'm not gonna tell her that. That would be crazy.
What do you mean? I thought I was clear. I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
Okay, go for it. Can I talk to you again?
Please, I don't wish to be disturbed while I'm meditating.
Sure. Okay. Put back to that dude. Still in here? I don't see how that proves that.
I hope Geldis proved useful. Have you made a... Telesu. Are you sure? So Geldis' plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
But something about you just doesn't...
I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen. If you have evidence, and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck. Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since. They're quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by sharing their fortune with the community. They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town with their own hands. People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
Yeah.
Villa Ulen wasn't the first Ulen to live in Raven Rock. His father, Valen Ulen, was one of the first Dunmer to settle here. Unlike his son, Villa, Valen was a good man. He contributed to the community and was quite respected. When Valen died, his family provided the funds to construct the tomb. The Ulen family being a part of House Lalu didn't matter. It's Dunmer's tradition for the ashes of the deceased to be placed in an ancestral tomb. Valen Ulen and his son's remains were both laid to rest there because that's what he'd requested.
Oh.
Be careful.
They have a lot of honor.
If the Severans have
like.
betrayed us, then they'll be well armed.
Okay, well that's good to know. They'll be well armed if they have betrayed you. Okay. Where do these people live? Somewhere close. Okay, here. What time is it? 10 p.m. Okay. I'm not here. I'm invisible. I'm invisible. Sharana, I am invisible. Anything here? No. Anything incriminating? No. House of Troubles. I will read that at some point. Okay, so nothing incriminating here. Let's sneak down here. Sharana, I'm expecting you to be stealthy. Expecting stealth. Why do they have this? What the heck? Why? This looks incriminating to me. They're practicing for a battle. Why? I could just start stealing all their soul gems. This is a nice house. Can I have it? This is a really nice house. Yes. So, where do I need to go? Okay, let's see. Close door. I'm not here. I don't want to start going to kill these people. Will there be evidence in here? Evidence. I need evidence. A mammoth tusk! That's evidence. They are plotting to bludgeon the dude to death. There's a sweet roll that is very suspicious. Suspicious sweet roll. I mean, how are sweet rolls not suspicious? I just Lock Serana in here. Come on, you crazy thing. I said stealthy, not slow. Jeez. It would figure that someone would actually come to the sound of opening and closing doors. I mean, I don't know. Why are y'all standing there with like knives? Go to bed. Like, I haven't even done anything. Are y'all suspect she's an assassin? I really don't want to like murder you in cold blood. Serana, over here. Over here. Stealthy. Don't see how you can't see me, but okay. You're standing there with a knife in your hand. Like, for reals though. Why are you standing there with a knife in your hand? Serana, you better be stealthy. Stealth is the key. There's knives. There's skulls. Why the heck do you have so many skulls? There's whatever that is. How are you not seeing me? There's straw in there. That is definitely suspicious, guys. Suspicious. I don't really know how they don't see me, but okay. And they apparently cannot hear anything that I'm doing. Apparently I have a sneak skill of like a master ninja. I'm the master ninja. Good thing I have a very high sneak skill. So I can literally take anything I want to out of this. Oh, I'm taking their money. I'm not gonna lie, and your ruby. Thank you. Just gotta go back the way I came and not directly in front of them, so they don't like see me.
Stop hiding, coward. I'll make it quick, I promise.
I was literally in front of your face. That was cool. I like whenever I can be stealthy like that. That's freaking sweet. Okay, so I want to read this now. Let's see. Okay. So I need to go back over here. And give this to... Where are you located at, man? Okay, you're in here. Okay. Good. Well, that was exciting.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can help me. Where are... Good lord. Yeah, I'm gonna go barge into your bed. I can do that, apparently. I'm the Dragonborn. I can get away with anything, apparently. Yes, you.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet? Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice. Good. I'm going to send 2 of the best Redoran Guard we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can. See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away. Ashfallow City.
Alright. So, 2 of the best Redoran Guard. Okay. Where are you located, buddies? Am I crazy? Probably. It wouldn't be surprising. I was just there. There was no such... they were not... No. Oh, I wasn't just there. I was down there. Oh, okay. I will go here. And then I will go up there. Breaklands have a little culture of their own, but scavenge what relics they can from around Solstheim and form strange chests with what they find. Really. Okay. So here I am here. How do I get to the other place? I guess this way. I need my horse. Darn it, I need my horse. What is that? I don't think I want to know what that is. I'm good, I don't need to know. I'm going straight to the Redoran Guard.
Who's there?
Yo, what in the heck? Oh, it's friggin'.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. Darn Spriggan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you stop hitting me, you jerk? What am I eating some food? Let's see. Really? The baked potatoes. That's really bread. Not eating that. Sorry. are. Okay. Good job, buddy. I killed you, so I don't know what happened to the other one. She must have took it down somewhere. Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm still headed in the right direction. Okay, great. That's giant mushrooms. That is the coolest thing ever. Friggin'. I feel sorry for these friggin' because they look terrible. Darn root, yeah, of course, the darn root grows. That would make sense. It's like cockroaches. Nuclear explosion happens and you have cockroaches and Twinkies. Because that makes sense, right? I need to go recharge my phone.
Yeah, my dear.
Why are you trying to Why are you trying to kill me? I mean, like, seriously? Okay. That should help a little bit.
Yeah.
What is up? Come on! Why are you... Why are you trying to kill me? I've never come across that.
That's it.
Oh, they killed the prisoner guard. That's terrible. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave you. That's what's happening. I'll take all your clothes. Well, I'm gonna try to be quiet. Okay, so they use some of the best Redder guard, but it didn't matter. I didn't know those guys even existed anymore. I thought they all were killed, and then the Dark Brotherhood took their place. I am definitely.
What was that?
I knew I heard something.
Why am I always... Why do y'all have... Dude, I really wish you would shut up.
I knew it.
Oh my gosh.
Done.
Ran off, I suppose.
Yes. I've taken all your clothes because I do like them. Yeah, and I'm looting everything. Mainly because I really do like their clothes. I think they look pretty cool. I'm gonna put that on me. Excuse me, I'm gonna put that on the mannequin at some point. So pretty much. Don't want the shield. You can have the shield. Okay. Save again. Let's move forward and see what we can do here. I'm gonna try to get the drop on the assassins. Okay, yeah, he needed to die because if he didn't, he was going to get him out anyway. Okay, sweetie, please don't get in my way. No, no one's here. Your colleague just died with no apparent reason. No apparent reason whatsoever. I would... How much are these worth? They're not worth a lot, but they are cool looking. We'll take that, and I'll take your gold. Take my arrow back. Thank you. Appreciate ya. Is there anyone asleep? Because that would be stupid. Haven't seen that one yet. That's pretty good. Yeah, taking that with me. I'm not gonna take all the books. Ooh, sweet rolls. Give one to my daughter when I go home. Take that because it's worth a lot. There's no anything else for me to do here. Okay. I had crappy swords. Ooh, plenty of stuff to steal. Taking that too. Soul gems. Take all the soul gems, thank you. And all the potions. And search this. I will take that. And then what else can I take? I've read that one before. Okay. Probably need to pull that. Yeah, I do. How I didn't, you know, like. That is definitely a assassin right there.
Stop hiding, coward. I'll make it quick, I promise.
Oh, that's what you just said earlier.
For house.
Where'd you come from?
For house. Hello.
Oh, hello, your house is fantastic.
Nothing.
Done and done.
Yay!
My time.
Got you. It's not my time. Well, apparently it is. I will take your loaf, and I'll take that. And I'll take that too. And then guess what? This is going to be taken. I want my arrows. And then I'll take your dagger too. I got all your crap that I wanted. Give me my arrow, thank you. I want my arrow back. My arrow back, arrow back. Yes, I'll take those. I'll take that too. I'll also take this. Take those, take those, take those, take those, take those, take those. I don't need anything else. Probably need to go murder everything in the place, just in case. I killed the main lady, but she still needed to be. Still needs to be more, I think. So, why didn't that do anything? Oh, it took the one set away. Okay, not be another. Okay. And yes, because I like to step on bear traps. Jeez. Someone really didn't want me to get in there. Okay, Serana, you need to... Sweetie, you gotta move. Okay, you need to move. Dude, Out of my way. Thank you. Peace. So, good Lord. If you step on one of these, I will smack you. Well, you're an idiot. So, how am I supposed to do this? Serana, seriously, stop. Stop being stupid. If you step on one of these and hit me upside the head, I'm gonna be really upset. Make her wait in a corner, I swear. Do not. I'm gonna move before she kills me. She can't die, because I made sure of it.
Someone there. I know you're in.
How did I miss?
I join you in death. I knew
Where'd you come from?
Oh my goodness! Okay, so let's find some healing potions, like, with the quickness. I have to, like, run away and set off their own traps. Ow. Stop hitting me.
I knew I heard something.
Are you seriously?
Where'd you come from?
Are you serious? Why are you attacking me, Serana?
Who's there?
I don't understand. Like, why does she attack me sometimes? She's been doing that a lot lately, and I don't really understand it. Apparently someone's using some sort of magic. Okay, so this one's dead. Crap. So annoying. Move. Serana, you need to move.
Did you hear something?
Seriously.
Where'd you come from?
That's your bed?
You can't hide.
Are you serious? This is ridiculous.
That's all you got?
Just turn into a freaking werewolf. I didn't even think about that. Can I go ahead and do that? Because I'm really... Okay, so... Where'd she go? She needs to die. Move, you idiot. Where she went. I'll reload that. Yep, I'm reloading that. Okay, I'm gonna reload that because that's very, very annoying. I wanted to do that properly. I do not appreciate it whenever.
What was that?
Nothing.
Watch it, Jeanie. I think
Trying
we
to
might
come
have
in
a
here, you idiot. Oh, you're so stupid.
Must be my imagination.
Close, you idiot.
Death does not diminish.
By a...
I was sure I heard something.
You did, but you're stupid, so...
Did you hear something?
Nothing here after all.
It's my arrow that's probably going to kill you.
Stop hiding, coward. I'll make it quick, I promise. Mine's playing tricks on me.
People just keep dropping dead for no apparent reason. I mean, that's all it is.
Watch it, Talisu. I think we might have a visitor. For House Lalu. For Villa Ulan.
Where'd you come from?
No! No.
Right there.
It's not my time.
But it is. I don't know why she says that. Shot him. I do want my arrows back though. There is a crap ton of assassins here. Yes, and then you... want my arrow from the other one. Take that, Dave. Now, let us proceed. Let's proceed.
Do you need something? Oh, you're off on your own for a while? All right.
No, I just want you to stand there so you don't get me killed. Thanks. Okay with you. Appreciate not death today.
What now? Thought you'd never ask.
Okay. You, I'm gonna guide you. Don't walk over stuff. You're so stupid. If you would like not, please, can you walk over here? Oh God, really? Would you seriously stop?
I join you in death. What was that?
No one.
What was that? Must be my imagination. Death does not diminish.
I don't like the look of this.
Shut up.
House Lalu
What was
will
that?
have its revenge.
Didn't even hurt.
Where'd you come from?
Would you stop? Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to let you keep Okay, so have so many different things. Okay, so where is my rose? Would you freaking stop killing me, Serana? I don't appreciate it. I swear, Okay. Oh my God, now you got me. I'm gonna die. Please stop killing me. stop. Jeez. Yes, and then yes, I do want to take your crap. Yeah, I'm taking crap. So he went back. That's the reason why you were killing me, is because of what you had on you. That's the trouble with really good arrows and stuff. Whenever they all have it. Oh well, that's terrible. Chain to something and then... Okay, didn't think there was anything. Okay, Strana's probably going to either get me killed or get herself killed, so... Jeez. That was fun. Let's go back. Now, that was tough. Those dudes are tough. But they should be, because they are actually assassins, so... They prelude the Dark Brotherhood, so it does make sense that they're really, really good. That's interesting. I like this sound. Ooh, look at this. I can get some more heartstone. That's fantastic. I don't know what the heck you use this for yet, but that's cool. I will get some heartstone. Heck yeah. A little bit more time. It works. I'm gonna use this for a while. Okay, so there's a fox. Alright then. I'm gonna go back to where I was at Raven Rock and see. Yes, the horses of Skyrim can also climb straight up walls without any problem. It's very interesting. Where are you, sir? Are you back in the... Yeah, he's back in the... There you are.
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it! Then, it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you? Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself.
Oh, well that's nice. I didn't expect that. Okay. I'll take that. Forget what it does. What's that do? Just those weeds annoy me. What are those Draugr? They look like Draugr underneath there.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
He's the closest thing I've had to a brother. And we
Now,
all owe him our
I'm certain
lives.
Adriel was
Am I to
prepared to
suddenly
reward you
turn my
appropriately
back?
for everything you've done.
I'm sorry, my
However,
lord. It's this island.
since a bit of coin
Felt the
hardly
same
seems
since
like
we left
enough,
Vardenfell.
I've decided to provide something
Is missing.
more substantial.
Every Dunmer left a piece of themselves
Since the
behind
Severin
when they
family,
departed
or
life.
whoever they were,
All
turned
we
out
can
to be
do
criminals,
is make the most
their
of what
property
we
is
have.
now forfeit. As Counselor, I hereby award you Severin Manor and everything contained within.
Oh, that's
You've
awesome.
earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Oh, that is freaking sweet.
The mines are open and the ebony has begun to flow because of your discovery. My eternal gratitude and blessings go with you, friend. With the mines open, Raven Rock has become a significant
how are
colony
you?
of the Dunmer people again. I've been able to convince my superiors at House Redoran to send me the resources that they've been denying, now that we're deemed more important. Soon, we'll have a steady supply of workers and materials to keep things going for years to come.
Well,
My doors are open if
now
you wish
have a
to
house
discuss
in
matters
Solstheim.
involving
That's
Raven Rock.
fantastic. I'm having fun playing this. I'm doing very, very well. I'm having fun playing this game, and yay, I have a house now. Super excited. I've looted their keys like I don't know how many times anyway, so I already have like 5 keys. Just in case I want to give my companions some keys here. Well, yay, I don't have to... Well, that's crazy. It's really sad that those people turned out to be traitors, however. So now anything I take from the chest will not be stealing. That's fantastic. I want the money. Cold hard cash. That's right. I figured that the reason why they had the plaques and stuff on the wall was because I could use this house. So I'll definitely be putting some weapons on the wall. Let's see. See what weapons I have currently that I'd like to display. I need to get rid of some of my stuff. I have entirely too much stuff. I haven't decided to that was weird. Alright. Jeez. Okay, I like the Daedric weapons because those seem to be freaking sweet. Okay. So what else can I throw up here? Jeez, I have too much crap. Put the ghost blade. That is a cool weapon right there. I mean, you cannot deny that that's not cool. I like it. Ow. How did I don't know what I ran into, but I ran into something apparently. Okay. So now I have a place to store my crap. And take all of these minor potions, because I need them currently. I was wondering why in the world there were so many chests in here and stuff. Like candles. Why are there so many candles? Anyway. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some of my stuff in here because I'm tired of carrying everything. All of them, yes. I want to store. Yeah, I'll store all these because I'm tired of carrying those around as well. Yeah, all these. All that. Don't know what that is. Take all my diamonds in there. Right now, yeah, let's do that. Middle ingot, yeah, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Get some of this weight off of me. Jeez, I have so many of these. All this stuff. That is so terrifying. Every time I look at that, I'm just like, why do I have that? Okay. Doesn't give me any. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, yeah, I'll just throw all this stuff in there. Probably should put this in. You know, this is a safe. It's not. Change my mind. You know what? I'll sort all that crap later. I'll sort my crap later when I'm not actually playing a game. Okay. Healing. Healing is a good thing. Search chest. I love that. It's so tiny. Okay. Alright then. There's so many mannequin things too in here, so that's cool. Be able to throw. I was wondering why there were so many mannequin things running around here too. Okay. Anyway, and this is why this is all here. So I get to. Oh wow. That's a lot of stuff. Jeez. Okay. I will be forging my own crap. I have pretty much everything that I could possibly need. And it looks like, I guess this could be considered a child's room. I guess I can move my kid in here if I wanted to. I'm assuming I could anyways. Alright then. Sounds good. Alright, let's go. I now have a house. And Solstheim. Which is pretty neat. I love this music. It's fantastic. Alright, so now what do I do now? Let's look at my quest because I can't remember. Do that. I think that one's the one I want to do next. Okay. I have a lot of stuff to do, which is great. Alright, so... Wait, I know what I didn't turn on. Now...
Me to feel the pain he suffers.
At some point, you're going to have to choose. No matter the outcome, I'll always respect your decision.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. You're making my buyer happy. Keep them coming. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
I was clear when I loaned Garwin the money that I wanted it back by first harvest.
I'll see what I can do.
Huh.
I don't know who sent you here, but you've given us something to build on here. I hope someday we can repay you for your kindness. Careful with those netches. They may look tame, but they can seriously hurt you when threatened.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go the...
Fine. Reek of it.
All right, I promise you, I have nothing but good intentions towards everyone in this town.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius's face. I've never seen him so happy.
Well,
Be careful out there.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste.
With the Ashspawn threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. It can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much harder. Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to a spirit they called Emberbrand wine. Despise the stuff myself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single flask. If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself. You would? That would be helpful. I just don't have time to do it myself right now. They're too smart to have left it in the bulwark. I'd search one of the abandoned houses on the outskirts of town. Find me that stash of wine.
Yes.
I'm itching to be rid of it.
So the entire town can hear you, idiot.
I bet the wine is over here. Okay, I'm gonna go clear the Ashspawn in the temple first. I'm supposed to go up here for that. Pretty sure that's where I'm supposed to go. No, apparently not. Is this not where I go to clear the... Wait. Wait, Which door is it? Is this the temple? It's this one. Oh. Alright then, let's go clear some ash bond. I'm apparently gonna punch him in the face. Do it.
Where'd you come from?
Did you hit it? Stop it.
That'll teach you. There.
Why are you coming out of here? That's right. How many times do I have to set you on fire? You're setting me on fire. How many times do you set me on fire? That doesn't tell me. Y'all gonna kill me? Let me jump over. Hang on. There's too many of them. Too many. I need to... you know what? Let me use some ice magic. Let's use the ice. And then let's use some ice. Spawn.
Yes, slam.
Actually hurts. Stop it.
Who's there?
This is gonna give me some practice. Magic, magic, magic. I mean, I have this.
That'll teach you.
Okay. Yep. Now let me go. One of the ash piles on the ground. Yes, I want to take all of the crap over here. Thank you. Thank you. Nice doing business with you. Thank you for dying so I can collect all this crap. Ash yams. Apparently I'm supposed to take all that. There's a lot of ash on the ground. Good thing is I'm getting a ton of ebony ore from all this crap. Okay. Officially done playing in the ash. Well, literally played in the ash enough. Missed that one. Did I miss? No, I got that one. Okay. Okay, great. I was very profitable. Tell you that I did my job.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
Thank you. I'm about to stop streaming because it's almost 8:30. Well, it is 8:30 here. After I turn this quest in.
You honor the reclamations with your actions. This will not be forgotten. Spirits be praised. I'm hoping you didn't suffer much at the hands of those foul beings.
Please, accept this as a token of my thanks.
May Azura, Mafala, and Boethia guide you.
Thank you. Alright then. I am pretty well, I'm done. for now. Sorana, you're always in the way. Anyway, I'm done streaming for now. I'm going to go ahead and end it. I'll probably start selling a bunch more crap. But anyways, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Hope you have a good rest of your day. What are y'all doing? Anyway, have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.